This your card, yeah?
Okay. I gotta throw something for you.
You can throw my card in. Hey bro, you gotta go get this, bro.
I gotta get it, you gotta get it.
You gotta go get it, bro.
Go get it, bro.
Yeah, check it out, man. This is your boy Akon, and right now you're tuned in to the Millionaire Student Show with my man, Sashin Governor.
Yo, it's Rich the Kid on the Millionaire Student Show.
Hi, I'm Ariani Celeste, and you're tuning in to the Millionaire Student Show.
What's up, y'all? Tune into the Millionaire Student Show with Andy Milanakis.
Yo, this your boy Soulja Boy, and you tuned into the Millionaire Student Show with Sasha. Keep it locked right here.
We're on the Millionaire Student Show, and we have a special guest right now. In fact, we're in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills right now with Kristen Hanby. If you don't know him, 26 years old. You probably do know him from YouTube. He's made a huge success, and you know what they say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Combined social media in total, over 10 million followers. So he's got about 1.2 million on YouTube, about 5 million on Instagram, over 4 million on Facebook, and TikTok over 2.2 million. That was done in like 30 days.
Yeah.
And all the way from UK in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills right now. But you know what got me inspired is just on one of your videos, 190 million views. So we're bringing talent today from a different angle and a different avenue. And you know, there's a lot of people that's going to be tuning in. Maybe you could not make the academic route in life. Maybe you could not go out there and you know, make it big in the business world. But maybe you've got some raw talent, or maybe you got something within you that can go out there and distribute income from a different angle. Well, you know, real quickly, Christian, thank you so much for taking the time and having you over today on the Millionaire Student Show. For those who don't know who you are and where you're from, I just want you to give a quick background of your story, and I'm sure everyone comes from humble beginnings, and I'm sure yours was too.
Yeah, so I'm from a small island called Jersey, just off the UK.
Yeah.
A population of 100,000 people. It takes 45 minutes to drive around the whole island. I'm really a family type person. My videos all started off with me like pranking my sister, and then my nan started getting involved. My grandma, they call her, I think, out here, nan.
Yeah.
She started getting involved in the videos, and it kind of became a thing where like people wanted to see more of the stuff. And yeah, man, it just took off, and then I started pranking my mum, and I started pranking my girlfriend, and that's how it all started, as in like a little family kind of orientated vibe. And then literally started my Facebook page. That's where it started. So I started posting my pranks on my profile. It wasn't even a Facebook page, on my profile, and one of my videos went viral where I pranked my mum. Have you ever seen that video where you put a coin under a bottle, and you tell people looking at the bottle and you wet them in the face?
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And then back home, my friends and my family were like, yo, you got to start a Facebook page. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start one. And one of the first videos I started, I pranked my sister. We went out for a day and I just messed about with her a few times and stuff. And it had like 1 million views overnight.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And then back at school, I was that kid in the class that's like, I wasn't like a naughty kid, but like everyone said I had ADHD, but I never got tested, so I might have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, my school yearbook, they were calling me the class clown. Like they said, like they were saying like no bad words about me, but I was always energetic, always getting kicked out of class, and they kind of just say like I couldn't have a normal job. So I started making the videos, but I was on a building site for like 6 years before I actually started to take videos seriously. So I was a qualified carpenter, but like waking up 7 a.m. every day, 6 days straight, every day, just kind of thinking I can't be doing this my whole life. And then the first ever time I made money, it was £50, that's about $65. I quit my job. On the spot, quit my job. My whole family were mad at me because I had to give my mum rent. She was like, you can't quit your job. And then I earned a bit more money, and that's when I flew out to LA. It was about a year and a half ago. Should we wait a second?
No, that's cool.
Okay, cool. And about a year and a half ago now, I went to San Francisco because my friends said, come up here, do a video for me, I'll give you a bit of money. It's like, cool, so I flew out there. And then my flight back, I was in San Francisco for 7 days. And my friend was like, yeah, and then I was on my way back to the airport, and I went past his bus stop. It said 8-hour bus journey to LA. So I was like, yo. So I got out my taxi.
Struggle.
I got out my taxi because I was gonna fly home, and I didn't know nobody in LA. Didn't know not one person. I got on this bus for 8 hours down to LA, And then I was at, I think it was a 7-Eleven, because I had nowhere to stay. And then I bumped into this dude, like he was just some crazy fan, and he said, "You can stay on my couch." So okay, cool, this has worked out perfect. I ended up sleeping on his couch for 3 months straight. And then while I was staying on his couch, I then like ended up meeting people out here and just kind of networking. Then went home for a while, came back out knowing people, and just kind of, it's kind of crazy how it just started. And so just recording videos, it's like, it's not a job, we just enjoy it. We go, yo, let's do a video around this, we just think some crazy stuff and we just do it.
So when you first got involved in, obviously making your first few videos, there was no monetary outcome. You really didn't care about the money. You did it out of fun, right?
Yeah. But the videos you see online now,
Yeah.
I'm crazier when the camera's not on around my friends. We don't even record it. So just recording videos, it's like, it's not a job. We just enjoy it. We go, yo, let's do a video around this. We just think some crazy stuff. And we
So
just
there's
do
a
it.
lot of people that make it big in the YouTube world out here in LA, because obviously, and especially USA.
Yeah.
But I really don't see it in the UK.
Yeah.
And I don't see it in Africa. And UK and Africa, relate a lot. Especially a lot of my friends have immigrated from South Africa and gone over to the UK. And now you come over here and there's a lot of opportunity for you to, obviously collaborate with the right type of people. Inspiring, because, at the end of the day, when I look at it, that whole $50 story, or 50, was it pounds?
It was £50.
£50
on a Snapchat promo for a betting company.
That's crazy. So some people are they're genuinely not born for a job.
Yeah.
They're so resistant.
Yeah.
First at work, they hate the 9 to 5, and then they find the real and true passion, and then they start crushing it. And I'm sure when you first moved out to LA, or when you started making some videos, there's different types of opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is not just in, pranking people. This is in the business world. This is in academics. This is in almost every different aspect out there. People are always going to talk. People are always going to talk. I just so one of my friends purchased a Lamborghini, and he put a picture on social media. And someone commented there and said, "Hey, but why didn't you get a Bugatti?" So people are always going to have something to say. You ever had some hate?
Oh, hate, I get a lot of hate, but I just ignore it. It kind of, as stupid as it sounds, I enjoy getting hate, because it kind of just proves you're doing something right. Because like a lot of people, is like, no matter what, when they're jealous, they're going to have an opinion on you. Where I'm from back home, I'm hated more than ever. Like my local town and stuff, because they don't want me to see me doing good.
They say familiarity breeds contempt. The more someone sees you, the less they want to hear from you.
Yeah, for real.
And the less they hear from you, the more they want to see you. So when you come out to the US, people generally don't see you often on the streets. And when you walk in the streets, have you ever had someone like be resistant because they feel like you might prank them randomly? Because that's the image that's been portrayed.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. To be fair, when fans come up to us, so they're crazy and they just love us. You know what I'm saying? But like now, people don't kind of get scared on the streets and stuff. But like we've gone to prank people before and they've recognised us. But yeah, that's how I started as well. I kind of used to do some public pranks. I've done a few that I've been like, they kind of went crazy, but I kind of feel like I try and make the video where the kind of jokes on me, and like I don't try and make someone look stupid in the video. You know what I'm saying? So like
at someone else's cost.
Because I kind of feel like that's the kind of the wrong route. You kind of have to use someone else to kind of get your like recognition. So with videos, I kind of make myself or like the person in the video the joke, as opposed to a strange person that doesn't know about it, because then that's kind of like, they're back onto the hate. I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of hate, but I enjoy it. Because I gotta get a love too.
You gotta turn that into, you gotta turn. You can either push you in the game or push you out the game. 100%. I've seen so many people get out of the game because they just want to please people.
When I first started doing videos, there must have been 20 people around me that I knew, not from where I'm from, but trying to do the same thing, getting hate and stuff. They just stopped that stuff.
Now, is there a ceiling on pranking people, or is there a ceiling on a specific niche on YouTube? Like, how many more pranks can you make, or how many more? Like, I'm sure you're innovating, and I'm sure you've got to be, on a daily basis, you got to continuously innovate and create those ideas. But do you feel like there's a ceiling? Do you feel like you're gonna get to a point, or anyone could get to a point and say, "Hey, I'm done"? And that's not. I'm not talking about passion. I'm just talking about.
But the thing with me when I'm back home is my main focus is family pranks. And so that's when I come out here, I take a break from that, and then people see a new me with my friend being crazy. And then like, but I used to do pranks on Instagram and stuff, and then I literally kind of do it to the point where everyone copies me. So then when me and Jackson stuff was going crazy, every single person on the internet now was doing these games that me and Jackson created. So that
I watched a few in the last 24 hours.
Because before we done it, like I don't know if you've seen it last year, I had one of the biggest viral trends in 2018. It was called the straight arm challenge. And it's literally just me and my friends. When you say straight arm, whatever's in your hand, you got to try and drink.
I watched that.
That was one of the most viral trends, and then that was like one of the first games on social media as like a kind of like a quick fire game thing.
Now, how did you think about that?
It's just literally like because the thing is the prank game is saturated. you don't actually see as many pranks online as you used to now because it's kind of dried out, and if you do, it's all the same stuff. And I was thinking I need to find a way to get out of these pranks now because I need to kind of level up. And I was like, yo, I've got a game, straight arm, because me and my friends, that game came from when we were 17. We went on this party holiday in this place called Malia. It's a little Greek island. And my friend was taking ages to drink his drink, and my friend went, just straight arm it. And he literally just poured it on his face.
Man.
So then I was thinking, what game can I start this with? And I'd done the straight arm challenge. Like Snapchat had like its own feature on it, and you clicked on it, it was just thousands of people doing the straight arm challenge.
Are you serious?
And then that's when I kind of leveled up to try to do the games. But my next aim is now to get away from these and do vlogging.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn my family into a reality TV show.
Yeah,
So that's my next step.
So you built up your entire base, you built up your entire market, or your following, and now you're going to transition that into
because they're kind of like the games now that I created, me and Jackson, are saturated. Everyone's doing them.
Yeah,
so
everyone's going to copy you.
It's getting to the point now. It's like, like, what can we do?
And they'll always remember you for creating
100%.
it, but they're always going to remember the last person who actually did it because they don't really remember the very first
100%.
person. So how do you turn your passion into generating an income monetary wise, and as well as some people chase the money, and I always say when you chase the money, you're going to sink
100% because
when you chase the vision, you're going to start to elevate and swim.
Good things are going to come towards.
So how do you start to say, hey, I really love what I do? Because I know we talked about this off camera, you're making some money off YouTube and you monetize your following, but how do you turn money into passion?
It's kind of like to the point, because like me personally, I get offered because it's like I get offered a lot of brand deals that I turn down, even from like literally $20,000 to $30,000. I turn them down because they don't kind of suit my niche. Yeah. And that gets to the point, like if someone starts doing that, they start posting, they start selling out, and people start not entertained. I'll only kind of like promote things that kind of suit my niche, or kind of things that I can because I've just sold my own
because you represent something.
100%, and I've just dropped my own merch, which is kind of sold out in 2 days, which is kind of cool. But the money itself, I could be earning a lot more money than I am, but then it wouldn't last as long. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I could literally sell myself and I'll make a lot of money. In 2 years I'll be irrelevant. Mine's the long-term goal. I want to have my own TV show.
Yeah, you got a roadmap.
That's it, man. So the money itself, the money's starting to come in, but like a lot later than it should have for me, because I kind of didn't focus on that, and I'm still not focused on money. I'm focused on just making people laugh, making people enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? They get back home from a bad day's work, 5 minutes look at my videos, laugh. That's the kind of aim for me, and then the money itself will come eventually when I get the TV show. Yeah. So that's my.
How do you make that transition from, pranking to music? That's a big jump.
Yeah, it's a big jump. It's a risky move too, because you can lose a lot of followers from it.
26 years old, and you've made some money.
Yeah.
We're not going to disclose anything, but the most important thing is, now you're tempted because you got freedom. Because you're 26 years old right now. I'm 25, and I get that freedom, but at the end of the day, what starts to happen is you can sleep late. So what inspires you? Like you wake up in the morning and say, today is the day I want to make another YouTube video. Or today is the day I really and truly want to turn a Sunday into a working day.
Yeah. It's just I'm hungry for that TV show, and kind of just want to be different. I was saying to Matt the other day, I'm trying to push the music stuff now. Yeah. And then in a couple of years, I wanted to get into fashion. I want to try every part of entertainment I can while I'm young. Yeah. And just do what I want to do.
And that's exactly where I'm at right now, because my aim is, I want to start multiple different businesses, over 50 different businesses here. But the ultimate aim is, to find something that I'm really passionate about. Not where I got to spend several hours. I want to be able to get residual out of it, and that's what's happening right now. But on the sideline, what I loved about what you said was you're turning deals down, because if you stand for nothing, you start to fall for everything. 100%. So you're turning people down, and there's $30,000-$40,000 on the table, and people will generally take it. But then you're known for the guy that does everything. You're known for the guy that does pranking, branding, this, etc., and you start to lose your value.
Because imagine that you're on your Instagram, you see me promoting teeth whitening. Like that's a big one.
And people are doing it right now.
Yeah, that's what you do. But then you can be like, yo, why is this that's kind of whack?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you kind of people start like losing focus, like changing their opinion on you because you're selling out. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So. How do you make that transition from, pranking to music? That's a big jump.
Yeah, it's a big jump. It's a risky move too, because you can lose a lot of followers from it. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first posted, man, I kind of I'm growing still, but you've seen people unfollowing you for that thing. But it's kind of it's something I've always wanted to do. Even before I started making videos, I got songs on my phone from 8 years ago. Me and my friend, they're bad, but it was something I always wanted to do. But that was I was scared. people's opinions on me, and it was going to be bad. But I got into a position now I can literally do whatever I want.
Yeah.
In obviously to moderation, not like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like to a
Because
point
your
now
brand can be, you know, literally in a day.
Yeah, literally.
Anything can change in a day.
Like that. So you kind of got to do it the right way. And then with the whole music thing, I thought I'm going to try it. I got the followers there, I got the audience, but I've done it in a way like I was slowly bringing it in. I'm posting one music video and then like 15 Instagram videos. So I'm not kind of just changing my whole like game up. So but then people are kind of slowly getting into it now. So
Now, does your music have purpose, reason, and, you know, value behind it, or is it just, you know, because you want to be a rapper or you want to become a musician?
I don't talk like rubbish about people and that type of. I just kind of explain the kind of situation I'm in. Like when I made my first song, it was just like, it's called Got a Plan.
Yeah.
Because I have got a plan in life, and it was just kind of me just explaining it. It was on some chill vibe, and then I'm dropping rap songs now. It's kind of me just like showing I'm evolving, just kind of what I'm doing now, and so
People can relate to you.
yeah. A lot of people may like he's talking like. Everyone's gonna have their opinion, like you say, but the ones that buy into my music will enjoy it.
Yeah. What's the biggest prank you've ever pulled off?
The biggest prank, in terms of views, or just like.
I mean, just something that you felt like, man, we did it.
We done some crazy ones.
Or what's something that, I mean,
I've had
what got
like-
the most traction?
I've had quite a few where I've been punched in the mouth.
Okay.
There's actually a GIF on iMessage now. If you type my name on the GIF, there's
Yeah.
actually one time it's me getting punched
Oh,
in the
no.
mouth. Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
that's kind of crazy. But I'm one of the ones that got the most hate. I done
Was that the prank that you regretted the most?
Not the one. The one that I regretted the most is actually like I was seeing this chick when I first started doing
Yeah.
videos, and I done some pranks on her, which they kind of were like there's a line here, and I crossed it like 10 times. You know what I'm saying? I jumped up, and it was me doing some kind of like, and I got a lot of hate. It went super viral. It had like 50 million views in 3 days. But I was getting death threats like for like weeks, like yo,
that's
we're gonna.
crazy.
So yeah, that kind of backfired because then me and her didn't talk much after that. So that was kind of the ones I was like, oh shit. But
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what you do in life, it takes years to build up a brand, takes years to build up a following,
Like
takes years to build up integrity and credibility, and a split second,
That's it,
it can all be
split
pulled
second.
over in a
All over.
split second.
that's why you gotta be careful.
What is the biggest injury you ever sustained from doing a prank?
Biggest
Because
injury?
I watched some of your stuff last night, and I watched this guy randomly. I think it was Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Jumps. I mean, the platform 9.
Oh no,
three
of course,
quarters,
yeah. That one, he hurt his back quite bad from that. But injuries, I've done some bad things where like I've like messed up my back for a week and stuff. But like I've not actually broken any bones yet. Touch wood.
Yeah.
I've never broken a bone in my life. But injuries, it's like I've not actually had any serious injuries yet. So
So do you focus on, you know, planning and rehearsals before you get into it, or is it just
no,
something?
so the prank and the challenge games, what we do is whoever I'm doing the video with, we plan and create a title of a video.
Okay.
So for example, what's the one I just done? Let me choose for you, the recent one we done. So we'll both take that, and then like he'll go away and plan 2 clips, I'll go away and plan 2
Yeah.
clips, and then you just kind of get him off guard around that. So recently,
So nothing is planned.
no, nothing. The title of the video is
The title's
planned.
planned,
The
yeah.
title's planned, but the actual concept of the video, you just think you get your right time, and then the games are you can never say no to a dare.
So as we speak right now, 26 years old, do you feel like, you know, you will ever give up or move away from, you know, just, hey, I don't want to be a pranks anymore, I don't want to be a YouTube anymore, because, you know, you're making good money, 15,000 plus a month on average. That's probably your worst month, but you know, there's more to it outside that.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna make way more than that by singing if you find the right record,
Yeah.
or the right record label that partners up with you. But would you ever, I mean, now that you're making the type of money,
Yeah.
would you ever walk away from it, or is there still passion there?
Literally, because the thing is with me, I'll never ever stop making videos.
Yeah.
Not for the money or anything like that. It's just the whole idea of waking up and doing what I want to do. And the thing is as well, like a lot of YouTubers you see, influencers, on a video, they're not like that in real life. You'll meet someone like 90% of YouTubers you'll meet, they'll be crazy on their vlogs, and then as soon as it's off, they're not that person.
Yeah.
But off the camera, like I say, I'm the opposite. I'm crazier.
Yeah.
So like for me to actually have a job like that, it's just me being myself. So there's no reason for me to change it up. And then back home, my whole family are just like me. When I do the family videos and stuff, so the whole family's supportive. I've got crazy friends that are down for it and stuff. So there's no reason for me to stop. And then long down then I've got a wife and kids down the line.
Yeah.
Get them involved.
Without
Prank
a
my
doubt.
kids, turn my kid into a little prankster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Monetize
literally-
that as well.
It's just a little, yes, literally. It's just a little snowball effect of just going to keep going and going and going.
Do you have a self-development routine? Are you big in personal development? Are you big in, positivity, the right type of vibes? And
Literally, I got a tattoo right there that says good vibes
good
only.
vibes only. Yeah,
Good vibes
I'm
only.
huge into personal
That's it,
development.
literally, you'll never see me say a bad word to anybody.
Yeah.
Someone can talk shit to me and I'll still shake their hand and say have a good day.
Without a
I'm all
doubt.
about making people laugh, smile, happy.
And grateful for what you have.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I started off personal development when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
17 years ago, and that's my foundation.
Yeah.
That's kept me together.
Yeah.
No matter how much of success we have, that continuously brings us together. Do you read or listen to any audios?
Not to such. I used to from time to time when I'm chilling, I watch type in YouTube like motivational speeches and
Yeah.
stuff. That kind of stuff gets you going.
Anyone particular that you watch?
There's you'll obviously I like to watch in terms of like people that kind of get you going. Just Gary Vee, he can
Gary
shout
Vee,
you and just
Eric
swears at you.
Thomas.
There's a bald dude. He's got no hair. Something Robbins. Maybe?
Tony Robbins.
Is that him? Is he got
Yeah.
bald? Is he bald?
No, he's got some hair.
Okay, but yeah, he's kind of crazy. You just listen to him. He just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you could just, he tells you what you need to hear.
Without a doubt. I
Yeah.
gotta get you some personal development stuff. Some of my videos.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah. You give back?
What's that?
Charity.
Yeah, well, I'm actually with my clothing line. We're planning on giving a percent of every hoodie we make to a charity of what
Love that.
my company making stuff. So
You know what they say, the more you have, the more you give.
Yeah.
The more you give, the more you start to receive.
Yeah,
And that's
'cause
vital.
I don't know if you have seen when I come out to LA. Normally, I used to. I've not done it since I've been here, but I do something called the Good Deed Monday.
Okay.
Every Monday, I'd go around and I'd record it, but it just kind of gets hate. But I'd give out clothes, food, money to the homeless, like
Yeah.
bar beds and stuff. And I post on social media to kind of try to get that transition going of Good Vibe Monday. But you get a lot of hate on those videos. People are like, oh, you're just doing it for the cameras. But then like, it's just trying to, because I got a following, just raise awareness and try to get people to do the same.
Is your job more mental or physical? And when I mean mental, I mean the planning is vital. No matter
100%.
what you do, you got to get psyched up, but also you got to be, you can't just randomly rock up an idea and say, hey, I want to go and take action
Yeah.
today, execute on it. And then physical from the point of, yes, it definitely requires a lot of work.
Yeah.
But, and because 80% of life is psychological, it's all
Yeah.
in the mind. But that 20% of life is mechanics.
Yeah.
And that 20%
Do
of
it.
action really and truly pushes you in the right direction to get the desired result. What would you say? 80, I mean, you focus more on physical, or you focus more on?
It's kind of a bit both what I do, like, cause I don't struggle like focusing on what I love. So kind of like, I say it kind of works out 50-50 for me. And that's like, cause when I'm away for what videos, like if I'm in the gym, yeah, it's literally 80-20. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it, but someone's shouting at me, do that now. But like in terms of like my job and stuff, I kind of say it's 50-50.
Yeah, you open to a prank?
What's that?
Are you open to a prank?
I'm open to a prank.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Deal? Cool, let's do something.
Let's do something.
Got one of my credit cards. You're gonna have to jump in the pool.
What's that?
You're gonna jump in the pool?
I'll jump in the pool.
What do you normally say?
Hey, go get it.
Hey, Dan.
Thanks, bro.
What are you gonna do?
There's your card, yeah?
Okay.
Hey, bro, you gotta go get this, bro.
I gotta get it. You gotta get it.
You gotta go get it, bro.
Go get it, bro.
Right, that's
I gotta reevaluate where that's gone.
I got it, bro.
We got it! That's full of water. I've not got it yet.
Go get it, man.
You see it? Take a deep breath. Oh, you got it, bro. You're the man.